Hello everybody, this is Mr. Avila working on a problem with my Algebra 2 students on dimes and quarters. So before we begin though, we got to make sure we understand all of our coins here. We know a penny is worth 1 cent, a nickel is 5 cents, a dime is 10 cents, and a quarter is 25 cents. But as decimals, a penny would be written as $0.01, a nickel would be $0.05, a dime will be $0.10, and a quarter will be $0.25. So we're gonna need that for our problem for today, which is this. You have $3.10 in dimes and quarters. You have 3 more dimes than quarters. Write an equation that relates the number of coins and an equation for the value of the coins. How many of each kind of coin do you have? Show your work. So first, before you do this problem, hopefully you can guess your check and way to the solution. I want you to come up with a way to get $3.10 with dimes and quarters, but there must be 3 more dimes and quarters when you solve this situation. Okay, but now we're going to go into creating a mathematical model, some equations for this situation. First, we have to define our variables. I'm going to use x and y for our variables, and it says here write an equation that relates the number of coins and an equation for the value of the coins. So the coins we're dealing with are dimes and quarters. So I'm going to say that x is the number of dimes, of dimes, and y is going to be the number of quarters. Okay, now we're going to go into making our equations, our mathematical model to represent this situation. Okay, so we're going to make one equation that relates the number of coins. So the number of coins is that we have 3 more dimes than quarters. Okay, so if we have x dimes and we have 3 more dimes than quarters, then we would have to take the number of dimes, subtract 3, and that'll give me the number of quarters. Again, we have 3 more dimes than quarters. So if I take the number of dimes and subtract 3, I will get the number of quarters. Now we need to make an equation that relates that equation for the value of the coin. So we finished relating the number of coins, and now we're going to work on an equation for the value of the coins. Now in this case, altogether, the money is $3.10. So whatever equation I make has to equal $3.10. Now we're going to create our equation. Now every dime, which is x, is worth 10 cents. So 0.10 or 10 cents times x, the number of dimes, gives me the amount of money in dimes that I have. Then I'm going to create something similar, since I know that 25 cents is 0.25, and the symbol for quarters is y. 0.25y represents the amount of money in quarters, given how many quarters that I have. So here we have our system of equations. X minus 3 is equal to y, and 0.10x plus 0.25y equals $3.10. I'll leave it to you now to solve this system of equations. I would recommend checking your work in Desmos, so solve the equations in Desmos as well. And with that, good luck. Bye, everybody.